Hey everybody, sorry about that. I forgot to hit go live. So I was waiting to see my
Everybody,
image pop
sorry
up.
about
Oh,
that.
and I
I
forgot to
forgot to
turn the
hit go
volume
live.
down again.
So,
There we go. Uh, so so yeah, I was waiting for myself to pop up on the screen after that 10-second lag or whatever, and I wasn't seeing it. I was like, what's going on? And then I saw the go live button. That's an important thing to hit. Steve, how are you doing? I heard July 23rd you are joining us on the La Romana excursion. So Mike told me about that yesterday, so looking forward to that. Tim's on here. Looking forward to meeting Tim this week. It is cruise week for us. You see, I have my guest host here, who's so Anita is working. She doesn't get home till tonight, so I decided to welcome in my guest host. Most people prefer her over me. Same way with Anita. She gets all the love as well. So yeah, July 23rd, absolutely, Steve. Flirty Thrifts. Thanks for joining us. Are you on the June 25th or the July 2nd cruise? Just curious. Or maybe you're not on either one. Maybe you just checked in there. But let's see. Just bought the Cheers package. Oh, first cruise October 27th on the Valor. Okay, very good. Oh, so that's going to be a great cruise, and a lot of people really like to travel around that time because it's Halloween. And so I'm curious, are you going to bring costumes and do all that stuff? Because that's one of the big deals, cruising around that time is a lot of people bring costumes and really get into the whole theme and stuff like that. So curious if you are doing that. Z, what's up, my man? And I see the weight loss is going well. I know that I checked in for a little bit of your live the other day, and yeah, you progress, man. You're getting there. You're getting there. Lido Tito is in the house. Yeah. Hey, Mike, we're just talking to you, about you in relation to Steve and joining the La Romana excursion we're doing on the July 23rd cruise. So, Flirty, anything? Yes, Flirty, since it is your cruise, and see, you got something else out of going live with us today. Yeah, they definitely do. A lot of people really get into it, and they bring costumes and they really dress up and everything. You'll have a lot of fun. Even if you decide not to dress up, you're going to have a lot of fun. Pink Gal, I know you like my shirt, right? I know Pink Gal likes this shirt. How are you? Good afternoon. Kevin is checking in. All right. He said he was going to be here. Jamie's here. Jamie and Kevin. Looking forward to meeting them on the July 2nd cruise on the Mardi Gras, for those of you that don't know. So, yeah. Having a lot of fun. Hey, could everybody, I don't think I've asked this question before. I mean, I know where Lido Tito is from. I think Tony mentioned where he was from. I know where Tim G is from. But, well, Jamie and Kevin, I sent you shirts, but I don't remember. So if you don't mind, I don't want to give away personal information or whatever, but what city and state you're from, if people could throw that in the chat, I just kind of curious because I know we spread all across the nation and sometimes even into other countries, which is cool. I'll wait and see if anybody pops their info. And sometimes you find out like, oh, hey, I live right by you or something like that. It's always fun for me to see people that, they talk with. Yeah, Tim. And I wonder, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correct, but I've seen a couple people from Ocala. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Ocala, Florida. Granbury, Texas. Z is from Granbury, Texas. Independence, Kentucky. Okay. Very cool. I did not know that, Steve. Colorado. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Colorado is beautiful. You guys must love living there. Well, I don't want to assume, but I love Colorado. Just the natural beauty of Colorado and Denver Metro. So, all the mountains and everything. Yeah, and the climate doesn't seem too cold. I mean, I know you get your snow and everything, but it looks as if the climate stays relatively mild. Like, I don't know if snow's a problem. Birmingham, Alabama. I had missed that one. Flirty Thrifts. So that's cool. Are you a big Roll Tide person? I'm guessing. It seems like if you live in Alabama, it's kind of a requirement. And then we have Liz checking in, Madison, Alabama. Okay, very cool. All right, Roll Tide, right? Or maybe not. Maybe you're not Roll Tide. I know. Okay, War Eagle. Okay. All right. Very cool. All right. Yeah. And for people that don't know, what is that college affiliation for the War Eagles? Pink Owls, New York City. All right. And I know Carnival just started cruising. I think the Magic is in port in New York now. Pink Owl. Jim's here. Good afternoon, Jim. Jamie. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So Jamie is in response to Colorado, and the snow melts pretty quick. Oh, Auburn. Yeah. All right. Auburn, Alabama. Yeah, I know that's a big grudge match. Bo Jackson, one of my favorite running backs from Auburn, and I know he won the Heisman Trophy. So that's cool. June 26th on the Glory. So we have a Valor and a Glory in the chat, and I cruised both of those this year. The Valor in February for 9 days, and the Glory in April for spring break. And we are going to get talking about drinks here pretty soon. This one only cares about hot dogs right now. All right, so yeah, let's do that, because I don't want to... This one only cares about hot dogs right now. Oh, all right, so yeah, let's do that. Let me pull up my drink menu. I'm looking on my phone here, which also had the YouTube Live. So for those of you that don't know, if you scroll to the top, or if you came in late, I put a link. There's a link within the description, but I also put a link in the chat up here. It's toward the very top when we first started chatting, and it's the one that has ProfessorCruz.com. Whoever Professor Cruz is, they did us the courtesy of printing pretty much all the drink menus. And now I will tell you personally, and you know what, we got everybody's like home city and stuff, which is really cool. It's nice to see where everybody is from. Tony's going to be on the Radiance, and you know what, there is a young woman there. She's a senior bartender. Her name is Sonia, and it's like her last name is Sevechia. I don't know. I couldn't even begin to know how to pronounce it. But she's a senior bartender, Tony, and she's wonderful. She's actually the one that created the purple sunset that you see in the Alchemy Bar menu. For those of you that have tried that drink, if you like it. But yeah, Tony, do me a favor when you do go on the Radiance. I think she's on vacation now, but I'm guessing she'll be back on there by August 29th. So that would be cool. Z, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And you know what? I will say this, and I want to thank Tim. Tim did, on videos now, you can give a thanks. Like if you want to thank somebody for a video, if you got anything out of it, you can leave like a tip or something. So I wanted to thank Tim here live. He was our first donator, for that. That was the first one I got. So that's the first, anything that I received from YouTube. And they don't even, apparently from what the emails they sent me and stuff, they don't even they'll send you an email when you actually qualify to get enough money. But I saw they have another app that tells you like how much you're earning, and for all the work that I've put in editing these videos, I'm up to $6.79. So hey, I can get a Happy Meal with that, right? I can buy some hot dogs for the dog. So, but you know what? And I've said this several times before. If I didn't make $1 out of doing this, it was all worth it, because I've met so many wonderful people like yourselves, and just had great conversations, great fun on the cruises. And you don't have to have a YouTube channel, obviously, to do that. And I had previously met a lot of great people as well, but you just meet more. As a result of this. And obviously I'm getting to chat and talk with people that, thank you, Steve. Absolutely, thank you. I appreciate that. I wasn't suggesting that anybody had to do that or anything, but I do definitely appreciate. And Steve, you are the first super chat person, so you'll have that, whatever that means, that and a couple bucks to get you a cup of coffee, I guess. But I appreciate that, really, Steve. Thank you. So that's great. That'll buy her some more hot dogs. So yeah. So I mean, it's cool though. And going back to the with the 1,000 subscriber thing, it's one of these things where like each and every subscriber you get, you're happy about. Like, I can't tell you, I probably check multiple times a day, and I refresh the screen, and then I see the subscriber thing go up by 1, or sometimes I see it go up by 4 or 5, and I'm like, oh yes, like every subscriber, matters. Like I'm now, if I was big time like some other people, I might not pay attention to it. Oh my God, Tony, thank you. Pink Gal, thank you very much. I appreciate that. They just gave the super chats. Just honestly, thank you. That's wonderful. Genuinely appreciate that. Jamie, thank you. Really. So well, let's help everybody get something out of this. Yeah, let's get back to these drinks. Okay, so I'm talking too much about myself here, and let's getting on. So I don't know how many of you are on your computer, or how many of you are on your phone. If you're on your computer, it'll be a lot easier to do this, but I'll read off the descriptions of some of these drinks. But for those of you that can open multiple windows, if you're sitting on your computer, I just clicked that link for the professorcruise.com, and we can do this and I guess take a vote, which one sounds the best. All right. And again, I'm going to read this off. So the first menu you come to, and this is in the Atrium Bar. So if you go to the Atrium Bar, you will see these drinks available. But it's under Cruising Cocktails. It's the first menu that comes up. But okay, let's go Pirate Punch. Pirate Punch has Bacardi Rum, Bacardi 8, Cranberry, Amaretto, Pineapple, and Orange Juice. All right? That's the Pirate Punch, if those ingredients sound good. And you know what? I'll go through a section at a time. So on this particular page, there are 6 drinks. And so I'll go through all 6. And then when we get through 6 drinks, let's go ahead and take a vote on what you would pick if you were to choose from this menu. Or just click next. If none of those sound good, just say, I'm going to wait till the next menu. All right, so Kiss on the Lips is a frozen mix of mango puree with peach schnapps and a splash of grenadine. That's pretty much it. Just for you, how romantic, it says. Okay, the Mocha Chocolate Getaway is a frozen mix of Irish cream, Fleur de Cana rum, and rich Ghirardelli chocolate. Seriously, sinfully delicious. Then we have the Sangria Swirl. This frozen margarita comes swirled with a red sangria twist. And then we have the Cruiser. Not the Coach Cruiser, just the Cruiser. Chill and enjoy this perfect complement to any cruise. A blend of Stoli vodka, Malibu coconut rum, and peach schnapps, mixed with pineapple, cranberry, and orange juice. Okay. And then we have the Twilight Zone. This tropical frozen drink combines Midori, Bacardi rum, and blue curacao with coconut cream and crushed pineapple. All right, I think I've had one of these and liked it. And another one of them sounded really good. So of those 6, if does any drink on there say, oh yeah, I'd try that. What sounded the best out of those? Okay, Tony says Mocha Getaway. Twilight Zone Cruise Vet. That's the one I've had, and I do like that. But there's another one that sounded good that I might actually try. Sangria Swirl. Okay, so we got to vote for 3 out of the 6. And from Flirty Thrifts. Canon Branson, I hope I pronounced your name right. Sangria Swirl. So that's 2 for Sangria Swirl. Tim says the Pirate Punch or the Kiss on the Lips. Okay, well, we've covered 5 out of the 6 drinks so far that we've mentioned. Pirate Punch, is that the 6th? Yeah. Okay, maybe we've covered all 6. Actually, no, we've covered 5 of the 6, which is funny because that's the one that sounded good to me. I actually like... Now, I've had the Twilight Zone, and that's pretty good. I normally don't get the frozen drinks, but somebody had it, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. What's that? And they told me the Twilight Zone, and I tried it, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. The Cruiser actually sounded kind of good to me when I was reading, and I'm like, huh, all right, that sounds good. Okay, so, well, we'll... Pirate Punch. Okay, so we had the Sangria Swirl... The Cruiser. Okay, Jamie, so you're with me on the Cruiser. That sounded good to you. So we had a vote for the Mocha Getaway. We had a Twilight Zone. We had 3 Sangria Swirls, a Pirate Punch, a Kiss on the Lips, 2 Pirate Punches, and 2 Cruisers, because Cruiser, well, and Twilight Zone would be my 2 choices. All right, so it looks like Sangria Swirl of the limited votes we have here, and let's read that one again. This frozen margarita comes swirled with red sangria twist. All right, so it's basically a frozen margarita. All right, so okay, we got another Kevin's with it on the Cruiser. All right, oh, okay, and Jim's with it on the Cruiser's making a late push. Well, that would put us up to 4 with the Cruiser. Okay, and that Sangria is fighting back here. We got 4 for the Cruisers now, and 4 for the Sangria Swirls. So it looks like we might have to do a taste test on both of those drinks if we decide on that for one of the one thing I will say about the frozen drinks is I don't think. I mean, it's great for you want to just get your own drink, whatever. But in terms of a bar crawl, I'm not sure how good it is because I don't think they'd be able to make, that amount of frozen drinks that quickly. So just for that reason, I'm not sure it would work. But, I will talk with the beverage manager and see. I'm getting scraped up on the arm here from Sadie wanting her hot dogs. Okay. All right, so let's go to martinis, and I drink a few of these when I'm on the ship. Now, this is the next page down for those of you that are following along. We have the Ultimate XO, and this one has 8 drinks on it. All right, so we'll do the same thing. We'll get through these 8 drinks, and then you pick the 1 or 2 that you enjoy the most. Okay, so Ultimate XO. We have Grey Goose vodka. What's that say? Chila Horchata, and Kahlua. I'm not familiar with the Chila Horchata. So Ultimate XO, Grey Goose vodka, I like Grey Goose vodka. Chila Horchata, which I have no clue about, and Kahlua, which is very common, people know about. So that's the Ultimate XO. The Chocolatini has Stoli vanilla vodka, Irish cream, and chocolate liqueur. The Spicy Chipotle Pineapple Martini is Stoli vodka, Chipotle pineapple syrup, pineapple juice, and mint leaves. The Apple Teeny is Sky vodka, sour apple pucker, and sweet and sour. Then we go on to the Blue Moon, which is Sky vodka, blue curacao, and pineapple juice. Then we have the Pomtini, which is pomegranate and Stoli vodka. Then we have the Carnival Cosmo, Sky vodka, limoncello, and cranberry juice. And then we have Tiramisu, Malibu rum, peach schnapps, butterscotch schnapps, frangelico, Irish cream, amaretto, and Kahlua. Those are the drinks. And I do realize a lot of this depends on too when you're drinking it. So, for example, the tiramisu, the chocolatini. Now, some people are just chocolate lovers; they can drink chocolate anytime, right? But I know I like some of those chocolatey drinks more at the end of the night, more of a dessert type thing. So, okay, we already got some votes coming in. Jamie, first one with a vote for a Pomtini. The Cruise Vet says spicy Chipotle with a thumbs up. Flirty Thrifts, Blue Moon. Tony G has never had a martini but would try chocolate teeny or apple teeny. Okay. Tim says apple teeny and spicy Chipotle. Cana, if I'm pronouncing your name correct, could you let me know? Because I don't want to mispronounce it. So if I said that right, you can let me know. But Blue Moon, and okay, so let's see. What would I pick out of there? I would probably go with a spicy Chipotle. In the evening, like I say, if it's later at night and I want to get one of my last couple drinks, tiramisu. I mean, I've had the Appletini, I've had the Carnival Cosmo, the Pomtini. I like the pomegranate, because it kind of makes the drink not sweet, which I don't like my drinks really sweet, like I say, unless I'm doing a dessert type thing at the end of the night. But the spicy Chipotle is a little bit sweet, but then that spice kind of offsets it, so it's not so bad. All right, so Liz says chocolate teeny. Jim has the spicy Chipotle. So we got another Pomtini. So Jamie and Kevin, well, it makes sense you two are married because you two have agreed on most of the things. So you like the same thing. Anita and I agree on a lot of stuff, but not drinks. Surprisingly, Anita is very, very boring when it comes to drinks. She is like a Tito's and sparkling. That's like her drink. 4 out of 5 drinks, unless I like nag on her to try something different. Let's see, Blue Moon. Okay. Canaan. Okay, Canaan. All right, thank you for. I'll try to remember that. And again, if I mess it up in the future, keep correcting me. That's one thing. Oh, Jesse, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But Canaan, seriously, and I tell my students and my players all the time, if I get a name that I'm not quite sure about, I say, hey, I don't want to mispronounce your name, because I know, some people just let you mispronounce their names, and they're like, no, I want to get it right. I want to. So yeah, just if I don't say Canaan in the future when you're on here, let me know. I want to make sure I get it right. Kevin says, I'll drink anything but to make life easier. Oh, you just agree. Okay, so you're one of those smart guys, that's going to be happily married, unlike some of us dummies that don't agree all the time and get in trouble for it. So I'm going to pause for just a second so I can take a drink, because my drink is still pretty full here. To those of you that are enjoying a drink, cheers. And again, Jesse, thank you. I really appreciate that. And Sadie is appreciating these hot dogs very much because she keeps scraping my arm up. Gonna have to trim those nails, doggy. All right. Oh. Well, I mean, it starts with a T and it's only 3 letters, right? Tim was saying his son's wife's ball coach called me Ted for years. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a response for that one. I get a lot of Brians and I get a lot of Brents. I don't know. I mean, Brad seems like a pretty common name. I mean, that's my first name because a lot of people just call me Coach. But yeah, I get a surprising number of Brians. I'll say my name. Oh, Jim, thank you for Sadie's hot dog fund. Well, see, Sadie, look, this bite is from Jim here. We're gonna give you an extra big piece this time. And look, Jim, she's drooling there for this. We got her the good hot dogs too, the all beef ones. So yeah, that's a to your hot dog fund. You appreciate that, I know. And the drool just keeps getting longer. That's how she tells you she. And I was smart this time. Those of you that watched my live before, I had her scooted up a little bit closer, and aside from her scratching up my arm, which she can still reach, but the slobber was getting on my arm. So now the slobber is safely over there. But that's one thing about bulldogs. She's an American bulldog. They slobber like nobody's business when there is food and they're salivating over it. So thank you, Jim, appreciate it. All right, so let's get back to the drinks. You know what, I'm not sure. Let's scroll and see if we have a winner out of the martinis here. Let's see. So we had one Palmtini, we had one spicy Chipotle, one Blue Moon, a chocolate teeny or an apple teeny. So the first 5 votes were different. Okay, so then we got another apple teeny. So that's 2 apple teenies. That's 2 spicy Chipotles. That's 2 Blue Moons. Okay, that's 2 Palmtinis. Okay, we got our 3rd spicy Chipotle. We got a chocolate teeny, and I said spicy Chipotle. Okay, so martinis, it looks like the spicy Chipotle was the winner. All right, for that group. Oh, and then Pink Gal chimed in with an apple teeny. Does that make 4? Or no, what did I say apple teeny was? I know that makes at least 3 apple teenies. 1, 2. Sadie, you just got a hot dog. Leave me alone. All right, I think spicy Chipotle won by 1, but that late vote, I was unsure. All right, so let's go. For those of you following along, and for those of you that are going to watch this on replay, I'll put the link. No, actually, the link is in the description of this video. So when you click the description of the video, you're going to be able to. Oh, Jesse chimed in with apple teeny. So we have a tie with apple teeny and spicy Chipotle for the martinis. So I guess you're gonna have to drink 2. You're gonna have to drink them both to determine the tiebreaker. So for those of you that haven't tried those drinks, give it a try. All right, so now we have tropical classics. All right, so we have 6 drinks in this section. Some of them I'm sure you're very familiar with, but let's start off with the Bahama Mama. So here we have Fleur de Cana rum, Malibu coconut rum, grenadine, pineapple and orange juice, a perfect drink for relaxing at sea. All right, so that's the Bahama Mama. Then we have frozen daiquiris, and again, this is, if you're just going around the ship, frozen daiquiris, I don't know, for a large group of people, they might not be able to make those that quickly. But, okay, so made with Bacardi rum, ask your server for available flavors. So, whatever flavor you like, frozen daiquiris, whatever flavor you can get in that flavor. Okay, margarita, as traditional as it gets. But, obviously they have flavored margaritas, so this one just looks like the regular one. And it is the perfect blend of El Jimador tequila, triple sec, and lime juice. It doesn't get tastier than this. Upgrade to Patron Silver for just $2 extra. So let me say something real quick for those of us that travel on Carnival, and I honestly haven't traveled another cruise line recently, so I can't even give you, unfortunately. So if anybody travels Royal normally or Norwegian or one of those, the upcharge. So they say $2 extra for Patron, but if you have Cheers, you can tell them I want it with Patron, because you can get any drink up to $20 or $25, I think it is, under the Cheers package. Which, if you have a drink that's, well, in this case, the $10.50, $2 more, it makes only $12.50. So the Patron is covered. So you can get Patron if you prefer Patron tequila. Say I want it with Patron, and it won't cost you $2 extra, even though the menu says. Now, it will cost you $2 extra if you don't have the Cheers package, of course. But for those that do, you can just get it included. So that's a little a little nugget there for anybody that might not know that. All right, so sex on the beach, and we're talking about the drink now, so keep focused here. A delicious fruity mix of Stoli vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, and cranberry juice. All right, that is sex on the beach. Tequila Sunrise. And this is definitely a classic. Even the song, remember the song, it's a good song, Tequila Sunrise. So we have the Herradura Silver Tequila, orange juice, finished with grenadine, and nobody does it better, they say. Then we have a refreshing ending, rum and ginger beer, a spicy yet refreshing blend of Myers Dark, ginger beer, and fresh lime juice. That sounds like it would be a refreshing one. All right, so of those 6 drinks, and let's just recap what they were. The Bahama Mama, frozen daiquiris, and your choice of flavors, margarita, sex on the beach, tequila sunrise, and rum and ginger beer. Which of those drinks would you pick? All right, Jim is, oh wait, we got a couple votes up at the top. Pink Al right away said Tequila Sunrise. Jesse is in agreement, Tequila Sunrise. There was a message that was held for review. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Here, they hid your comment, Jamie, probably because you had sex in it. You said sex on the beach of Bahama Mama. That's funny. Brooke Branson, welcome. It's the first time I've seen your name. Okay, so let's see. Let's start counting them up. Tequila Sunrise, 2 votes. Sex on the Beach of Bahama Mama. Bahama Mama, so Tequila and Bahama are 2 each. Tequila 3. Sex on the Beach has 2 votes now. Bahama Mama, I think that's 4 Bahama Mamas. Rum and Jim beer gets on the board. Rum and ginger. Cana. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Rum and ginger. Okay, classic margarita all the way with Patron. There you go. Get that Patron in there. I agree. I enjoy a margarita from Blue Iguana on the ships that have Blue Iguana. Mardi Gras doesn't have a Blue Iguana from what I understand. Tony G's with the frozen daiquiri. And what flavor are you getting there, Tony? Tim, Tequila Sunrise. Sheila Horton, welcome. I think it's the first time I've seen you on here. Bahama Mama. And Cheryl is a Bahama Mama. I think the Bahama Mamas have it. Let's read what's in the Bahama Mama again. So we have the Fleur de Cana rum, Malibu coconut rum, grenadine, pineapple and orange juice, a perfect drink for relaxing at sea. And this does not break a tie by any means. I think the Bahama Mamas have this by a couple of votes. Tequila Sunrise got quite a few votes. Sex on the Beach. I would probably be traditional on this one and just go the margarita with the Patron also. And that was Flirty Thrifts that had said that. Like I said, I like the Blues Patron margarita at the Blue Iguana for the ships that have that. All right, so that was the tropical classics. And I'm going to skip the wine section. So apologies to all the wine, because we're talking drinks, and I'm going to skip the beers. Okay, so here we go. It's getting real now. It is getting real. All right. Now, this is a long list, and so if you want to throw 3 out there, feel free. And then here's the other thing. You can create your own drink here because that's what the alchemists do. So for those of you that are following along, and those of you that came in the description of this video, I have the link to this bar menu. If you have the device that you're on allows you to have multiple pages open, you can follow along with us on the drink menu. We are on the Alchemy Bar menu right now, or we're about to get started in that. And yeah, you just click that link. Otherwise, I will read through all of these. But at the Alchemist, again, yeah, they'll make you anything on or off the menu. if they have the ingredients. You just have to request it. Well, I'm sure, there's a limit on the amount of alcohol that can be in the drinks, but within reason, they will make you anything you want. Okay, so at the very top, we're talking about passion potions. And we have the Martini Seduction. And for those people that are in the chat, if you haven't been to the Alchemy Bar and you've already been on a Carnival cruise, you missed out. Make sure your next Carnival cruise, you get to the Alchemy Bar if you've never been there. Because they make, for my money, they make the best drinks on the ship. That's just my personal opinion, but I think I share that opinion with several other people. And before we get started, let me take a drink. You've had way more hot dogs than I've had drinks, so hold on a second. Steve, I don't know if they have Fireball. That might be one thing you can't get at the Alchemy, but maybe they do. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So Martini Seduction, Grey Goose, El Orange Vodka, Red Passion Fruit and Nectar, freshly squeezed lime juice, and a hint of orange. Try not to swoon, they say. Okay, and then here is the French Kiss. You may fall in love with this. Absolute vanilla vodka, Chambord, Domaine Chandon sparkling wine, and a touch of fresh lime. Now here's the deal closer, and this is still under the passion potions. Absolute vanilla vodka, Di Serrano Amaretto, Irish cream and chocolate liqueur, the best advice this side of Dr. Whoever, they say. All right, so that is from the passion potions section. Now let's go to the energizing elixirs. So we have the revved up Mojito Martini. Rev it up with Bombay Sapphire Gin, dry vermouth, simple syrup, freshly squeezed lime juice, and mint leaves. All right, then we have the Perfect Storm. Ready for an invigorating boost. Bacardi spiced rum, Bacardi rum, strawberry puree, a hint of rosemary sprig, and fresh lime. Okay, then we have the spicy Chipotle Pineapple Martini. I know we talked about that earlier, but this is the Alchemy's version. Prepared with Belvedere vodka, so a different vodka, Chipotle pineapple syrup, pineapple juice, simple syrup, and mint leaves. Then we have the Hearts of Fire. Ignite your flame with an award-winning concoction of Bombay Sapphire, fresh thyme, and raspberries with Fever Tree Tonic. All right, and that was created by Bacardi Legacy Cruise competition-winning mixologist. Who is that? The name's so small. Ayana Lucian. All right. Okay, then we have the Fountain of Youth. 40 is the new 20. A martini tastefully prepared for the young and the young at heart. Pomegranate. Would you stop? Pomegranate liqueur, Grey Goose vodka, cranberry juice, and citrus. Then, one of my favorites, the Cucumber Sunrise. Belvedere vodka, watermelon nectar, muddled cucumber, fresh squeezed lime juice, and a splash of orange juice. Light and delicious. Then we have the youthful and bold Baratini. Buck the currents of time with absolute raspberry vodka, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, strawberries, fresh lime juice, and a splash of soda complete the martini to enliven the throes of youth. And then finally, we have, oh no, not finally, we got several more here. Relief for what ails, the remedy. Pain what pain? Feel good with Myers dark rum, Malibu coconut rum, orange juice, pineapple, and fresh lime juice. Okay, then we have the pain relief, which is Star Rum, Bacardi 8, and Malibu coconut rum combined with fresh orange and pineapple juices to bring you the relief you need. Then we have the quick fix, Pernod Absinthe, Bacardi rum, Grey Goose vodka, Bombay Sapphire Gin, Midori citrus, and a dash of Sierra Mist. You'll feel better in no time. All right, now we are on to the cocktail therapy. There are a lot of drinks here at the Alchemy Bar. Okay, Purple Sunset. And this is created by my friend that I was talking about, Tony, because you're going to be on the Radiance, and she's a senior bartender there. But she's not working at Alchemy anymore. I asked her about that, and the senior bartenders, she can work at Alchemy, but yeah, she's roaming the ship, working in a lot of different bars, kind of in charge of other bartenders. But this was the drink that she created as part of winning this competition. Bacardi Superior Rum, lavender syrup, fresh rosemary, and Domaine Chandon sparkling wine, delicious from dawn to dusk. And that was created by Bacardi Legacy Cruise Competition winning mixologist Sanja Sevejetic. Okay, I still can't pronounce her name, even when I'm looking right at it. All right, then we have the Alchemist Sidecar. A lot of people on my last cruise were drinking these and really enjoying it. Centuries-old favorite martini, Hennessy black cognac, Patron citronage, fresh lime juice, and simple syrup. Then we have the Island Old Fashioned, a Caribbean twist of the original cocktail, spiced, infused Bacardi 8 rum, sugar, water, and bitters. Then we have the barrel-aged Negroni, Campari, Bulldog Gin, and Cinzano 1757, aged together in oak barrels. All right, we're down to our final three. The Medicine Cabinet, Moscow Mule. We have earning decades of admiration for good reason, Grey Goose vodka, fresh lime juice, and ginger beer. And that's a refreshing drink. Curative Peach Cosmo, Absolute Citron, vodka, peach schnapps, cranberry juice, and fresh citrus. Feeling peachy? You're about to. And finally, another one of my favorites, sure to stimulate, soothe, and restore your senses, Belvedere vodka, fresh basil, simple syrup, and fresh citrus. All right, so that's the Alchemy Bar menu. There are a ton of drinks there. Okay, Brooke is chiming in with 40 is the new 20, Pain Relief and Cucumber Sunrise. Yeah, this is one where there's so many drinks. Feel free to throw like 3 of them out there. Tony says Chipotle pineapple and would ask for an espresso martini. Yes. Now the Bar della Rosa on the Mardi Gras will make those without having to bring the double espresso to the Alchemy Bar. But for the other ships, you'd actually have to bring the double espresso to the Alchemist, and then they would make your espresso martini, for those of you that didn't know that. Jamie says, Purple Sunset, the Youthful and Bold Berrettini, and the French Kiss. Cruise Vet, Spicy Chipotle Pineapple Martini, and the Moscow Mule. All right, Sheila, Perfect Storm off the menu. Enjoyed Lemon Drop, went on Horizon. Very good. So you got a couple of them off the menu. Do you remember, Sheila, what was in that Perfect Storm by chance? Because that sounds interesting. Cana, 40 is the new 20. Cucumber Sunrise. Okay, very good. Jim's Peach Cosmo, Chipotle Pineapple. All right, Kevin, I vote for anything wet in a glass, preferably, please. All right. Hey, there is one drink that Alchemy has. I think it's called the Quick Fix. I don't remember reading it. Maybe they finally took it off the menu, but it tastes like black licorice, and I do not want to drink black licorice. And there's some people that like black licorice and they love the drink. There's a few people that will be ordering those. And I'm like, I tried when I was trying different drinks. I said, oh, let me try this. And then I'm like, and I'm like, nope. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to Pink Gal, Purple Sunset, Cucumber Sunrise, and Espresso Martini. All right. I like all 3 of those. And my friend Sanja, she would be happy to see we have some votes for the Purple Sunset, so that's cool. Jesse is an Alchemist Sidecar person. All right, very good. Kevin will do the Quick Fix. You love black, so you're the one. Kevin is the one. There's always one that loves that drink, and it's like everybody else is like, black licorice, I don't want it. Okay, so Sheila, rum, strawberry puree. Okay, this is the Perfect Storm. Rum, strawberry puree, fresh lime, and Perfect Fix. Okay, Tim says Cucumber Sunrise and Perfect Storm. Okay, great. Now, one drink off the menu it used to be on the menu. And let me take a drink here before. I'm glad you're down to your last hot dog so you can stop scratching me up here. Okay, one drink, and for those of you that like tequila, with a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice, there is a drink that used to be on the menu called a fiery tropical passionate martini. Now, some of the newer alchemists don't even know what it is, all right? Some of the old school alchemists will be like, oh yeah, that was one of the most popular drinks. And I've asked them, I'm like, why'd they take it off the menu? And I haven't, Sadie, I've given her 2 hot dogs and she's knocking both of them on the floor. And they can't understand why it was ever taken off the menu. So what is in the fiery tropical passionate martini is 2 ounces of Patron, just regular Patron, 1 ounce of Patron citronage. Then it has a spicy mango syrup, or is it spicy mango? Oh, habanero mango syrup, something like that. Something with some kick and a little bit of sweetness, and then lime juice. All right, and then what they do is they also, when they used to make the drinks, when they did the thing where they set it on fire and there'd be a little explosion. They're not doing that much anymore. Once in a while, you'll run into an alchemist that'll do that. But they take an orange peel and then they squeeze it at just the right time and light it, and there'd be like a little explosion, and they rub that on the rim of the glass and put that little orange in the drink. But it's not too sweet, and it's got some kick to it, and it's a great drink. So I will order those often when I'm at the Alchemy Bar, and many times people say, what are you drinking there? And then I tell them about it and they try it and I'm like, oh wow, this is really good, and then they start ordering them. So if that's something that sounds good to you, then yeah, give it a try. My other 2 drinks, if I'm going to be putting myself in the chat there, would be the Cucumber Sunrise and the Basil Drop. And again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not a super sweet drinking person, so anything that's too sweet, I don't like as much usually. So the refreshing type drinks or the drinks that aren't too sweet are usually up my alley. All right, so that got us through the Alchemy Bar. And you know what? I'm not even going to attempt to try to count up the votes on this one because we were spread out all over the place. But I'll just say, hey, whatever sounds best to you at the Alchemy Bar, and you look at those ingredients and have them mix it up. If you haven't tried it, you probably will really like it. And for those of you that have been to the Alchemy Bar, I mean, you know what you like and what's good. And so, yeah, Sadie, if you couldn't guess, is finally out of a hot dog. So good thing about that, she won't be tearing up my arm anymore. All right, so we are down. As I'm scrolling through the bar menus here, we are going on to the Red Frog. And we are to Caribbean cocktails. I believe this is the Red Frog Pub. So this would be available in that 2-tiered Red Frog bar on the Mardi Gras, and the ships that have the Red Frog Pub and the Red Frog Bar. This, I believe, is the pub menu. But we have the Caribbean Iced Tea. We're going to start with that. And this one has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This has 11 drinks, Caribbean cocktails. So we'll take a vote on this one, even though it's a lot. I'm going to try to go through this a little bit quicker because, it's taking a little bit. Moonlight. Hey, what's up, Moonlight? Alchemy Bar is our favorite. Yep, I'm right there with you. And Caribbean Iced Tea, all right. And that's the one that we're just about to talk about. Kelly and Tammy, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Better late than never. All right, so I haven't even read the Caribbean Iced Tea description, and people are like Moonlight and Brooke said, hey, Caribbean iced tea. You don't even have to describe it. That's what we're getting. Okay, so I'm interested now. I'm interested in reading about the Caribbean iced tea here. We got another one chiming in. Wow. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to get a Caribbean iced tea. Okay, feel the island vibe with blue curacao, Bombay original gin, Malibu coconut rum, sky vodka, pineapple juice, citrus, and a splash of Sierra mist. That is the Caribbean iced tea. For those of us, I don't know if I've tried one, honestly. I really don't. Sounds good. Good ingredients. Okay, then we have the Blue Bahama. That is lighten up with Bombay original gin, Bacardi mango rum, sky vodka, Midori blue curacao, citrus, and a splash of Sierra mist. All right. Then we have the Cruiser. Kick back with Absolute vodka, Malibu coconut rum, peach schnapps, pineapple, cranberry, and orange juice. And then we have a Blinking Ting, an invigorating libation to lift your spirit and eyebrows, sky vodka and Ting served over crushed ice. Then we have the Ting Ling. Named for its tingling sensation, this tangy tot consists of Bombay original gin, Ting, and a dash of bitters. Going to the other side, we have the Jamaican Sunrise. Take it slow with sky vodka, peach schnapps, red passion fruit, orange and cranberry juice. Then we have the Rum Jumper. Get hoppin' with a mix of Star Rum, Mount Gay Eclipse Rum, tropical banana, orange, and pineapple juice. We have the Beach Comber. Get lost in a blend of Bacardi spiced rum, Bacardi mango rum, Midori, citrus, and pineapple juice. Then we have Red's Painkiller. Go numb with this rich, sweet, creamy concoction of Florida Cana rum, Malibu coconut rum, and tropical juices. Then we have the Ting Mojito. Absolute ruby red vodka, grapefruit juice, fresh lime, mint, and simple syrup, finished with a splash of Ting. And then the last one under this section, Red Frog Tropical Hurricane, a tropical mix of Mount Gay Eclipse rum, Bacardi spiced rum, and exotic juices and sodas. All right, so I read off like 10, 11 drinks there, and we had a lot of people chiming in with the Caribbean iced tea. So, okay, Rum Jumper is great too, and the Beachcomber. The Caribbean iced tea is the GOAT, greatest of all time. All right, I'm definitely going to have to get me a Caribbean iced tea. Jim says, Cruiser Jamaican Sunrise. All right, wait, and then Tony is in perfect agreement with that. Cruiser and Jamie. Wow, look at that. 3 in a row and all saying the same. Cruiser Jamaican Sunrise, and then Beachcomber, Jamie added. Okay, Cruiser Vet. I don't know why they hid your message, but maybe because you put an emoji. Steve says Caribbean iced tea, so Caribbean tea. Okay. Canaan, Caribbean iced tea. Okay, so the Caribbean iced tea, I mean, it got 3 votes like right out of the gates, but I was interested with Jim, Tony, and Jamie, just 3 in a row, and they all agreed on not 1, but 2 drinks side by side, the Cruiser and the Jamaican Sunrise. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And okay, yeah, so that was good. So Caribbean iced tea, I mean, you know what? I think that has to be our drink for when we go to Red Frog, because everybody's saying Caribbean iced tea. And then Havana. Let's go down to Havana right now. Let's see. Let's scroll down. I'm going past the Red Frog Rum Bar because we just read off a bunch of Red Frog stuff. And I'm going past the Skybox for those of you that are following along. Okay, Havana Bar menu on Carnival. All right. So for those of you, the Cruise Carnival, Havana bars are on all of the Vista class ships, and it's on the Mardi Gras. So there's only 4 ships right now that have a Havana bar, and actually maybe some of the ones that came out of dry dock have added a Havana bar. Like I don't know if the Radiance has added one or not. The Cruise Vet already said it. That's just what. And Tim says, okay, Cruiser and Ting Mojito for the previous menu. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so let's start right at the top. Cocktails. The Havana Especial is star rum, maraschino liqueur, and fresh pineapple juice. That's $11.50, a little more expensive for whatever reason. And then we have the Mojito. That is a traditional Bacardi Limon, fresh lime, mint, and club soda. Then the Cuban Iced Tea, which has got my vote, is Bacardi 8, Bacardi Superior, Bacardi Limon, fresh lime juice, triple sec, and Pepsi. Huh. Okay, I didn't know about the Pepsi being added in there. All right, then we have La Buena Vida, which is Appleton Estate, orange juice, pineapple juice, and grenadine. Then we have the Jupina Amor, Stoli, Jupina pineapple soda, and fresh lime juice. Then we have the Papa Doble, Fleur de Cana, grapefruit juice, and maraschino liqueur and fresh lime juice. Then we have the Daiquiri Classico, Bacardi Superior, fresh lime juice, and sugar. Then we have the Cuba Libre Doble Especial, Bacardi Superior, Pepsi, and fresh lime juice. And then we have some zero-proof bebidas. We won't read any zero-proof stuff. Save that for the kids. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drinks there. I am casting my vote for the Cuban Iced Tea. Somebody turned me on to those, and I really enjoy it. I saw somebody, it was Cruise Vet, that already said Cuban Iced Tea. So we got 2 votes for the Cuban Iced Tea, but hold on, we have Jamie. Oh, she has Havana Especial and the Cuban Iced Tea. Tony has to be Mojito from a bar called Havana, and that's an excellent point, Tony. Brooke, oh wow, the Havana Especial. I'm going to have to try that. I'm going to have to look at that ingredient again. Steve, Cuban Iced Tea. Pink Gal, Caribbean Iced Tea. I don't know if they have that Havana. Well, they could probably make it. No drink with Pepsi in it. Okay. I think the Pepsi probably just has a little pinch of Pepsi. Nothing that's gonna. Okay, Cuban Iced Tea. So Cuban Iced Tea wins, but I want to read this Havana Especial again because that got quite a few votes, which I was a little surprised by because I have not tried that. And okay, then we have a Cuba Libre from Jim, if they had Coke. A Cuban Iced Tea from Kevin, okay. And then hopefully they won't run out of limes. Yes, absolutely, gotta have the limes. All right, so the Havana Especial, star rum, maraschino liqueur, and fresh pineapple juice. Okay, so only a 3-ingredient drink, but a lot of you like it. Of those of you that said Havana Especial, have you tried that, or does it just sound good to you? I'm interested because I've had the Cuban Iced Tea and I really enjoyed it, but I have not tried the Havana Especial, and I don't know whether it's like you've tried it and you really enjoyed it, or it just sounds good to you. So if you want to throw that in the comments. And Jim, I'm going to. Okay, so Jamie just sounds good. I got you. And Steve says I would try it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to try it too because I know a couple drinks for sure. Caribbean Iced Tea, we're gonna have to include that in the bar crawl. Cuban Iced Tea, I think we'll include in the bar crawl. So we're gonna have a couple iced teas on this bar crawl from the sound of it. And anybody that is going on a bar crawl, if you ever go on a bar crawl with me, the reason we talk about having these drinks is you don't have to have these drinks. You don't have to have any drink. Some people are like, oh, I could never drink that much, whatever. Well, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to get a drink at any of these bars. You can just travel with the group and have fun and laugh at everybody if you like people watching and things like that. And it always takes about, I would say, at least 3 bars before people start, warming up and kind of getting a little bit goofy and kind of, loosening up. But, as far as the drink goes, what we try to do is we try to pick out a signature drink for each bar. And then what that allows the bartenders to do, if they know that, say, 2/3 or more of the bar crawl is going to drink one particular drink, they can start, preparing that in advance and just making like, 20 drinks of Cuban iced tea, for example, or 40 drinks of Cuban iced tea. And then everybody that's Cuban iced tea, they can just, pass those out really easily. And then there might be, say, 10 people that like, no, I don't want a Cuban iced tea. I want the Havana Especial. And then they'll make those up separate. So that's how that works. All right. So let's move on here. Well, they have the piano bar. And I know a lot of people love the piano bar. I'm skipping the punchliner. I'm skipping the blue iguana because I want to get to the new bars if they're on here. They should be. I thought I saw them. Skipping. Oh, Steakhouse. Real quick on the Steakhouse, one of their signature drinks that they have that I really enjoy is the Watermelon Martini. That's just a recommendation from me. For those of you that go to the Steakhouse, try a Watermelon Martini. Depends on the bartender, but the Watermelon Martini, I just scrolled past it. Belvedere vodka, fresh watermelon, watermelon syrup, fresh lime juice. Simple ingredients, but it's solid. Oh, Guy's Pig and Anchor. Okay, now this is one that I'm going to. The reason, okay, so on our bar crawl that I'm hosting on the June 25th, it's actually June 26th, the bar crawl, and also July 3rd on the Mardi Gras, we're starting at Guy's Pig and Anchor. And the reason that I did this, that I'm insisting that we start here, is because if people get there early enough, I mean, those of you, and tell me if I'm wrong, if you like Bloody Marys and you've gone to Guy's Pig and Anchor and had a Bloody Mary, it is like the best. Honestly, it might be the best Bloody Mary I've ever had. I had Anna Maria, and she normally works on the Carnival Horizon making them for me. Well, actually, I had several of her colleagues making me these Bloody Marys, and they are fabulous. So, since that's going to be our first bar, and it's a large enough venue that we can house everybody, and that drink you can't just whip up, I mean, it takes some time to make that drink. Kevin says Bloody Mary, please. Absolutely, Jim. Totally agree. Win cruise. Absolutely. So, yeah, I want everybody in the bar crawl to start it off right. Like, I mean, the Bloody Marys at Guy's Pig and Anchor, depending, obviously everybody makes them a little bit different, but for those of you that don't know, and I actually did a video on this, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Anna Maria made a Bloody Mary last summer for me, and I videoed her doing it. But what they do is they have a big giant container, and they put all kinds of the veggies in there, and then what they do is they just fill it with Tito's vodka. Just fill it up to the top with Tito's vodka. And then they do this every cruise, and they go through the whole thing. And basically, that Tito's vodka marinates through all the different veggies and everything like that. And then they have a tapper at the bottom, and so that's the base of your Bloody Mary. So already you're winning. And then they have all the same garnishes, everything else like you'd make a Bloody Mary, but that's basically the base. And I don't know if that's the reason why it tastes so good. But then they include, as the perfect topper, bacon. Guy's Pig and Anchor bacon to go along with it. So yeah, it's definitely worth trying. Oh, Southern Peach, yes, Jamie, yeah, absolutely. That is probably my next favorite drink at Guy's Pig and Anchor. Absolutely. I mean, they have some interesting drinks, but that is one of the ones that is refreshing. It's not too sweet. They have a lot of bourbons. Now, also, speaking of bourbon, if you're a bourbon fan out there, that's my thing. So, like, when I'm at home, my drink, 9 days out of 10, probably more than that, I'm going to drink Coke Zero and bourbon. That's it. That's what this is. I'll put 2 shots in usually, and then a whole can of Coke Zero and with ice, and that's what I drink. And then sometimes I'll just have bourbon neat, or maybe I'll have bourbon by itself with one ice cube, or drink it neat. If it's a better bourbon, like the mixing stuff I do with the Coke Zero is cheaper bourbons like Jim Beam or Jack, or I know those aren't super cheap, but I'm not gonna bourbons that I spend a little bit of money on, I'm sipping those. And yeah, that's so I do enjoy bourbon, but like I said, when I go on a cruise, I want to do different stuff and try different drinks, and so that's where I go with that. All right, so I am scrolling along here, and there are a lot of drink menus. Okay, so here's Bar della Rosa, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time because we're already running behind here, and we're already at our hour, but Bar della Rosa, they have some interesting drinks, Bellini, Aperol Spritz, Negroni. You can get your espresso martinis there. All right. Oh, Brass Magnolia. Okay. So this is one of the menus I want to go through. For those of you that are going to go on the Mardi Gras, I know a couple of us are. For those of you that aren't, but so they have, let me just read through some of these menus here, and I guess we'll end with this. And I didn't even get to the fortune teller. You know what? We're going to have to go through. All right. This is going to have to run long because we can't. These are the new bars coming to Carnival. Will be on the Celebration, the Mardi Gras. Well, actually, the Celebration may name the bar a little bit different. But all right, let's go through all these. I'm just going to read through them. We won't vote because we're running out of time. But we have the Sazerac, the official cocktail of New Orleans, expertly prepared with Sazerac, rye whiskey, and Hennessy cognac mixed with sugar. What is that? Peychaud's bitters and Herb Saint. Okay. I heard that drink's really good, by the way. Then we have Peychaud's Spritz, a bubbly and delicious spritz made with Peychaud's Aperitiva, Prosecco, and Club Soda. All right. Then we have Pim's Cup, the New Orleans version of the classic. We blend Pim's #1 cup, fresh lemonade, Sierra Mist, and garnish with a cucumber slice for a light and refreshing cocktail. That sounds good. French 75. We kick the well-known cocktail up a notch with Remy Martin, cognac, Domaine Chandon, and fresh lemon juice, available with Bombay Sapphire Gin and Traditionalist. Hurricane, the most popular cocktail in the French Quarter. One Hurricane is made with Bacardi Superior Rum, Bacardi Ocho Rum, Santa Teresa 1796 rum, passion fruit, syrup, hibiscus syrup, orange juice, lime juice, and grenadine. Let the good times roll. That's a lot of ingredients for that Hurricane. Then we have the Bayou Lemonade. This is another one I heard that was really good. A crisp and refreshing blend of Bayou rum, fresh watermelon, lemonade, and a splash of Sierra Mist. Brandy Crusta. Created in New Orleans in the 1850s, the Brandy Crusta is a blend of Remy Martin 1738 cognac, maraschino liqueur, orange curacao, fresh lemon juice, and Angostura bitters. Then we have the Bayou, I'm probably mispronouncing that, Carré, a cocktail with ingredients as diverse on the culture of New Orleans, made with Sazerac rye whiskey, Hennessy cognac, Cinzano 1757 sweet vermouth, Benedictine, Peychaud's bitters, and Angostura bitters. 2 different bitters. All right, then we have the Nola Iced Tea, Southern Sweet Iced Tea with a big kick, Bayou Rum, Jack Daniel's rye whiskey, Absolute vodka, Plymouth Gin, Bayou Satsuma liqueur, fresh lemonade, and a splash of Pepsi Cola. Then we have A la Louisiana. Created in the 19th century in the Hotel La Louisiana, this bold yet balanced libation features Sazerac rye whiskey, Benedictine, Cinzano 1757 sweet vermouth, Pachow's bitters, and a touch of absinthe. Then we have the Ogen Cocktail, an anise-flavored favorite to revel in the Mardi Gras festivities. The Ogen Cocktail is bright and sweet with Oven liqueur, Pachow's bitters, and club soda over ice. Then we have Brandy Milk Punch, a holiday classic that's delicious all year long. Combines Hennessy, cognac, heavy cream, whole milk, simple syrup, and a dash of vanilla extract. And finally, the Praline Truffle, like drinking dessert, a sweet libation of absolute vodka, praline liqueur, chocolate liqueur, and cream with a splash of Kahlua. All right, and then we're going to end with the new bar that you've probably seen on videos, the Carnival's Fortune Teller bar menu. Tim says it's the bacon. I just want to make sure because I was reading off that list. Steve, if you're still here, take care. Thanks for that. Jim says he's never had a Negroni. Jamie, Hurricane for Brass Magnolia. So many choices on the Mardi Gras. Absolutely. And Tim says hi to Kelly and Tama. Vanilla Iced Tea sounds good. There's several of those drinks that sound good. I agree, Cruise Vet. Okay, so here we go. Speaking of Hurricane, the Fortune Teller has their own Hurricane. All right, and then we're going to end with the Fortune Teller because that's the bar that you see in a lot of the videos when you do Mardi Gras tours and things like that. That's the bar where they have the bubble on top of the martini glass, which is supposed to represent a crystal ball. And then they have the drinks that light up with little sparkles that it put a black light on. So let's go through each of those drinks. All right, so their Hurricane is Bacardi Ocho, and we're talking about the Fortune Teller bar here now. So Bacardi Ocho, Bacardi Superior, Santa Teresa 1796 rum, orange hibiscus, passion fruit, Pachow's bitters, and that's it. And that's $9.50. So then we have the River Delta, which is rushing flavors merging as one. Has Sangria, frozen Hurricane, frozen Margarita, Midori, and that's $10.25. And we have the El Bruxo, a moment in bloom, which is Espolon tequila, lime, and hibiscus. Then we have the Crescent City Daiquiri, let the good times roll, Bayou rum, Bayou, what's that say? Lost my place. Bayou rum, Bayou Satsuma liqueur, and lime. Then we have the Sideshow. Come one, come all, step right up now. Choose your favorite. That is Bacardi and Bacardi Superior, Santa Teresa 1796, Malibu rum, orange hibiscus, passion fruit, Chacauds bitters, and coconut lime foam. Sounds interesting. All right, then we have the Bohemian Treat, a decadent and risque endeavor. Evangeline's pralines and cream liqueur, absolute vodka, and chocolate. Sounds good. Then we have the Absinthe Minded, which is a dance of the green fairy. Pernod Absinthe, Bombay Sapphire Gin, Bayou Satsuma, Liqueur Let Lemon, Regan's Orange Bitters number 6. That is $10.95. Then we have the Venus Rising, Love in Flux, Absolute Citron, Saint Germain, Cranberry, Lemon Hibiscus. Then we have the Lime in the Coconut. Mix it all up. Witch Doctor's Recipe, Bacardi Ocho, Flor de Cana, 4-year rum, caramelized pineapple, lime, coconut lime foam. And then we go to the Golden Galaxy, Swirl Around the Cosmos, Absolute Vodka, Absolute Vanilla Vodka, Kahlua Gold, and that's a pricey one. That's $12.50. But again, if you got Cheers, it doesn't matter. Third Eye is Gaze Beyond Sight, Spiced Buffalo Trace Bourbon, Filthy Black Cherry Syrup, Lemon Agave Nectar, and Aqua Faja. Faba. All right, then we have Bog Juice. I heard this is a good one. Teeming Spawning Brew. Absolute vodka, passion fruit, kiwi, pineapple, lemon, and Sierra Mist. And then the Air of Mystery. Ascend and Float Away. Bulldog Gin, Creme de Violet, Lemon and Air. Okay. All right. Then we have the Le Bontanique. Steeped in swamp magic, infused La Fleur de Cana, 4-year rum, blood orange, tropical juices, Angostura bitters, and ginger beer. Bayou Smoke is the next one, from the deepest Louisiana backwaters. Remy Martin 1738 cognac, spiced peach shrub, Bayou Satsuma liqueur, Regan's orange bitters number 6, and that's a $12.50 price. Then we have the New Moon. That's the one that's all black. Black as midnight on a moonless night. Creyente Mezcal, cranberry lime, activated charcoal, Reagan's orange bitters number 6. Then we have the Abracadabra, another one I heard about, and I think this is the one where they do the black light on the drink and it like sparkles and stuff. Enchanted with butterfly dust, a metamorphosis of color. It has Bacardi Superior, pineapple, and lime. And then the Crystal Ball. That's the one you see with the bubble on it and all the videos. The future is clouded by hazy visions of the past. Herradura, silver tequila, green chartreuse, agave, nectar, and lime. And I hear that tastes kind of like a margarita. So if you like margaritas, you may like that. All right, so we went over by quite a bit, actually, by 15 minutes. So for those of you that have hung with me, I appreciate it. I see we got 23 likes. We still have 18 people in the session. If you didn't already hit that like button, if you could do me a favor and hit that like. And for those of you that aren't already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, especially for those of you that are going to be on Mardi Gras and future cruises. I'm going to do a bunch of live videos. I hope to anyway, as long as the internet is working properly on the Mardi Gras. And I'm going to also be doing daily vlogs and things like that. So you'll see a bunch of cruise content from me. And oh yeah, okay, Sheila, great. We will see you on the 25th. Jamie, yeah, I'm so ready too. We'll scout it out for you, Jamie, because I know you're coming on the July 2nd. And yeah, so yeah, like I said, like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for hanging out with me. This went a little bit longer, but it was fun. You know, we're talking about drinks, which is getting me even more excited for cruising. And even if you're not cruising, you can get excited about drinks and make your own concoctions. Look them up, find the recipes to some of these, and Pink Gal, I am so excited for the bar crawl as well. I'm not sure what color shirt. I got the pink one on now, but I got this new Cubs hat that's got like a ocean blue. I had it on in one of my videos the other day, but it goes well with that blue Coach Cruise shirt I have. So I think I might go with that at least for the first. Oh, Kevin, thank you so much. Way to end it there with an exclamation point. Really, really appreciate that. And thank you for watching. And no, it's a lot of fun for me, so I appreciate that. So I will let you all go. And again, thank you so much for coming and joining me. And like I said, I enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, it was fun. And Pink Gal, I have pink, of course, hence the name. Yes. Well, that's why I said when you came on at the beginning, I said, I know you like my shirt. And Jesse Thompson, okay, bought the pink salmon. All right, very cool. So you got the same shirt, or you're gonna, yeah. So all right, cool. I guess that's it. We will see you all later. And again, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you. Oh, for those of you that come to my Tuesday night lives that I normally do a Tuesday night live at 7. I'm gonna have to move that to Thursday because I have my boys basketball high school team that I coach. We have a summer league game, and it's in the evening, during which I would normally have my live session. So that Tuesday live is going to be moved to Thursday, and then the next morning, flying to Florida for the Mardi Gras. For going to be there on the 24th, and yeah, so excited. All right, everybody, take care. We will see you next time. Had a lot of fun with you today, and we're out.